New numbers tonight are painting what seems to be a mixed picture for the state's job market. Those numbers just out today say more people are working and more people are out of work. Confusing? RTV6 reporter Norman Cox explains the difference and how it could affect your taxes.
The new numbers out today are for January because of the annual delay in recalibrating federal statistics at the beginning of the year. But they could affect state policy, particularly the governor's plan to cut the income tax rate by 10%. Indiana added 8,200 private sector jobs in January. Still, its latest unemployment rate is 8.6%. That's a 0.3% increase in just 1 month and leaves the state 0.7% above the national average. The contradiction stems from the fact that 14,000 new people entered the labor force here in January. State workforce development officials question those numbers, which come from the federal government.
This is not the first time that we've called in question the numbers, their methodology. They have changed a few variables here and there. Of course, nothing intentional. We're not alleging anything's intentional, but the numbers just do look funny.
Democratic House Leader Scott Pelath says the numbers show that what Indiana is doing isn't working and that the state's current leaders just don't get it. He believes implementing health care expansion would provide the new jobs Hoosiers need.
We have to be empowering the middle class. We need to work very aggressively to do that. And we have one measure that would put 30,000 people to work today. Or at least begin hiring 30,000 people if we can aggressively move towards implementing health care expansion here in Indiana.
Senate Appropriations Chairman Luke Kenley says it's unclear how the numbers will affect the tax cut plan.
And obviously, it shows that the recovery is kind of a fits and starts thing. I mean, it's good that we have more jobs, but at the same time, clearly the unemployment picture says that we just have a mediocre recovery at this point.
Governor Pence issued a short statement saying the numbers show that the economy is still struggling and urging lawmakers to hold down spending and enact his tax cut. At the State House, I'm Norman Cox, RTV6.
Indiana's unemployment numbers for February will be released next week.